In GTA Online, there are tons of businesses, vehicles, weapons, and a lot more. In this video, I'll show you the 10 things that every solo player should prioritize getting before anything else in 2025. One thing to keep in mind is that this list is not in order of priority. It's simply a list of things you should own. If you enjoy this type of content, leave a like and consider subscribing for more videos like this. Without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with the most basic necessity in the game, weapons. There are tons of them, but here are a few I highly recommend. For close-range combat, the best option is without a doubt the assault shotgun. It deals incredible damage, has an amazing magazine capacity with the extended clip, and fires very fast. Arguably the best close-range weapon in the entire game. Moving on to rifles, my top picks are the Special Carbine and the Bullpup rifle, with the Special Carbine being the better option, and both can be upgraded to their Mark II versions. Some other weapons I recommend include the Combat MG Mark II, Up and Atomizer, and the Railgun, which, by the way, is currently 30% off this week. So if you're watching this video before February 26th, you still have time to get it. Of course, these are just recommendations. Weapons like RPGs or homing missiles are obviously useful and can come in handy. Now let's move on to the next item on the list. Besides weapons, another essential thing to have is armored vehicles. Vehicles with good protection make missions significantly easier. A great option for beginners is the Duke of Death, which costs exactly $0 and can be obtained from Warstock. While its windows aren't the best, it has solid performance and can withstand a few explosions. On the other hand, the armored Kuruma has almost impenetrable windows, though it doesn't survive explosions. What makes it great is that you can still shoot from inside the car while being nearly bulletproof. Another fantastic option is the Vigilante, as some missions and heists restrict the use of the best vehicles for certain tasks. Now let's talk about the Hangar, especially since it's currently 30% off, including the property itself, upgrades, and customizations. Regardless of the discount, a Hangar is something every GTA Online player should own. Not only does it allow you to store and customize your aircraft, but it also provides one of the best money-making opportunities in the game. It works similarly to the CEO cargo warehouse. You steal cargo, store it in your hangar, and later sell it for a profit. There are many types of cargo you can steal, but the most profitable are narcotics, chemicals, and medical supplies. The more you stock up on a single type, the higher your bonus will be. For example, with 25 crates of these top 3 cargo types, you get a 35% bonus, whereas other types don't offer as much. One quick tip: always do your sourcing and selling missions on land to save time. In sell missions, you'll always get just one delivery vehicle if you do it solo. And in source missions, you can exit the land vehicle and use one of your aircraft for faster transportation. I won't go too in-depth in this video, but if you want a full guide on the Hangar, leave a comment below. Now, let's move on to the next one. I'm honestly kind of tired of glazing the agency, but I couldn't leave it off this list. The agency offers great ways to make money, such as security contracts and VIP contracts. Security contracts are quick missions that take around 5 minutes to complete and are divided into 3 difficulty levels. The professional pays between $31,000 and $42,000, specialist pays between $44,000 and $56,000, and Specialist Plus pays between $60,000 and $70,000. The payouts are actually really good, considering how fast these missions are. However, there is a 5-minute cooldown before you can do another one. Another thing to note is that every 5 security contracts you complete, your wall-safe earnings increase by $500 up to a max of $20,000 per in-game day. That's 201 contracts in total, which is a lot of grinding but definitely worth it. Aside from security contracts, there's also the VIP contract, better known as the Dr. Dre contract. This one can be completed in about an hour and pays $1 million. It consists of 3 main parts or leaks: the Nightlife, High Society, and South Central leak. Each of these has 3 setups, plus the studio time mission and the finale, making it a total of 11 missions. Aside from being a great way to make money, the agency also offers awesome features, making it my personal spawn point. You can upgrade your agency to include an armory, where you can buy armor, After getting the armor, you can grab some snacks, which makes it perfect for getting ready for missions in seconds. You also get access to the vehicle workshop, allowing you to customize your vehicles inside the agency. Most importantly, you unlock Imani Tech upgrades, which can be added to specific vehicles. Speaking of Imani Tech upgrades, next on the list are Imani Tech vehicles. These upgrades allow you to install a missile lock-on jammer, a remote control unit, armor plating, slick proximity mines, and front-facing machine guns in your vehicles. The missile lock-on jammer prevents anyone from locking onto your car, making it super useful in public lobbies, and the remote control unit lets you control your car remotely via the interaction menu. However, you can only install one of these two upgrades at a time, though the missile lock-on jammer is the better choice. Armor plating allows your vehicle to withstand some explosions, and electric cars like the Buffalo EVX and Ocelot Virtue can survive up to 12 homing missiles, which is insane. Slick proximity mines drop an oil slick when they explode, causing cars to skid out of control. Imani Tech upgrades are a must-have for solo players, especially in public sessions. Let's move on to the next one. Next on the list is the Nightclub. As many of you know, the Nightclub is one of the best businesses in GTA Online, and what makes it so great is that it's passive income. There are two ways to make money with it: the Nightclub itself and the underground warehouse. With the Nightclub itself, you earn $50,000 every in-game day as long as your popularity bar is full. However, this bar slowly decreases over time, so you need to maintain it. You can do this by promoting your club through simple missions, handling NPC events inside the club, such as troublemakers or VIP guests, and switching DJs, which also boosts popularity. You can assign up to 5 technicians to passively produce goods using your other businesses, such as MC businesses, the bunker, and the special cargo warehouse. This doesn't interfere with those businesses. It's completely separate. However, you need to own those businesses for this to work. Of course, the Nightclub isn't a great investment for beginners, since setting it up properly will cost you millions. But once you do, it's one of the best money makers in the game. Next on the list is the Acid Lab. My personal favorite business in the entire game, and probably the best for solo players. It's a semi-passive business where you buy or steal supplies, which are then processed into stock over time by Mutt. You can later sell the stock for a solid profit. One of the best things about the Acid Lab is that you can unlock it early in the game and for a relatively low cost. By completing the first dose missions, you'll obtain the Brickade 6x6, which you can later convert into an Acid Lab for a very low price. I recently uploaded a video showing how to properly set it up, including the total profits. So if you're interested, check out the link in the description. Moving on to the last business in this video, we have the Kosatka. The Kosatka gives you access to the Cayo Perico heist, which is still the best money-making method in the game, even after all the nerfs, and it can be done entirely solo, but there is a longer cooldown if you complete it alone. If you already know what you're doing, this heist can be completed in about 45 minutes, and pays between $1,100,000 and $1,500,000 per run. What makes it so fast and efficient is, by far, the Sparrow, which in fact is the next item on our list. The Sparrow is one of the best helicopters in the game, especially for running the Cayo Perico heist. You can enter and exit the Kosatka directly from the Sparrow, making setups much faster, and unlike other helicopters, you can request it instantly through your interaction menu and it will spawn right next to you. You can purchase it from Warstock as an upgrade for the Kosatka for $1,815,000. The Sparrow can also be equipped with machine guns, homing missiles, and countermeasures, making it a versatile option for both PvE and PvP. The Master Control Terminal is one of the most game-changing upgrades in GTA Online, allowing you to manage most of your businesses from a single location. Instead of traveling across the map to resupply, sell, or check on your businesses, you can do it all from one spot, saving you time and effort. Previously, the Master Control Terminal was only available inside the arcade, but with the Agents of Sabotage DLC, you can now install it in your Terabyte. making it even more accessible. This upgrade is a must-have for any serious GTA Online player, streamlining the grind and making business management smoother than ever. And that wraps up the list. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and consider subscribing for more content like this. Also, drop a comment below with any other things you think should have made the list, or let me know what you think of my picks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.